Well, new here at 4, the Labor Department has released new rules governing overtime pay. More than 4 million workers will be eligible for overtime pay under this new law. And it's not going to just affect those who earn less than $47,000 a year. So we have asked Jesse Nelson, an employment lawyer, to join us to talk more about what this law does allow. It's good to see you again.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. So first of all, what were the big changes here that we need to know about?
Well, so this finally came into law today. The president signed it today along with the Secretary of the Department of Labor. And so what this does is it raises the salary requirement for workers who are what we call exempt from receiving overtime pay. Previously, the limit was $455. You had to make at least $455 a week to meet the salary basis test to not be eligible to receive overtime. It's a little complicated.
Okay, now what is it?
$913.
Wow.
$913. So they raised it, more than doubled it. So,
how are employers going to adjust to this?
You know, that's a great question. Now, they've had about a year to sort of, Obama first proposed some rulemaking changes back in July of last year.
Right.
And so they've had a year now, but they're either going to have to bump their employees up to the 913 if they want to still be exempt from overtime, or they're going to have to start paying overtime.
Yeah, I mean, either or.
That's right.
Many employees who have to convert, let's talk about that, may see this as a step down. Explain that.
You know, that's what I'm hearing a lot. Some employers are saying, you know, hey, the whole salary is sort of maybe a badge of prestige almost. You know, I'm a salaried employee, I'm a management employee.
Right.
And so employers are saying, you know, well, we don't want to hurt their feelings by all of a sudden making them hourly again if that's what we're going to choose to do.
Yeah.
You know, and rather than raising their salary. I don't quite buy that, but, you know, hey. I
get it in principle, but who's going to turn down overtime pay?
Who's going to turn down overtime pay, or who's going to turn down more time with their family, you know, not having to work 60 hours a week for the same money that somebody else is working 40 hours a week and
Very good
getting
point.
paid.
So what's the takeaway here for all of us?
You know, I guess the takeaway is there are going to be big changes. Employers need to pay attention. This law, the Fair Labor Standards Act, has very sharp teeth. And so the takeaway is pay attention, get your payroll practices in order, and if you believe that an employee is exempt and shouldn't have to be paid overtime, you're going to have to pay them, you know, commensurate with that.
Yeah, you could face a penalty.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let's keep people who should be exempt and give other people overtime.
I have a feeling we're going to be talking more about this, so we'll see you next time.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Jesse, thank you very much. By the way, the new rules go into effect starting December 1st. Bo?